Hi everyone, today I'm going to do my November favourites video. I've got quite a lot, so I'm just going to get started straight away. Actually, first of all, sorry for the bags under my eyes. I've been very late doing work and stuff, so that's what that's all about. But anyway, kind of a mixed bag today of favourites, so I'll just get started. The first one is a lipstick, and I mentioned it in my first video about favourite winter lipsticks, but this is the Avon Provocative lipstick in Provocative Plum, and these are quite cool. They've got like this pushy thing on the side, excuse the no nail varnish, the pushy thing on the side, and that's all I've got left of this. And you just push it up. I think that's why it's called Provocative, because it means it is like on the go, like you don't need to take the lid off. You can do it one-handed really, and it's a gorgeous plummy colour. I'll try and swatch it on my hand. I don't know how well it's going to work, because last time the swatches didn't work very well. And you can kind of see, but it's really soft, and it's a lovely deep colour for winter without being scary deep. It looks much darker in the pan than it does in the swatch, but the swatch is probably more real life, and I just like it for everyday wear. The next thing, I've got the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer, which you wouldn't know by looking at the tube because all the packaging falls off basically and you end up with a clear tube. I just use the colour Fair number 1 because I'm really pale. It just basically looks like, you've probably seen this a million times, but it just looks like kind of like a lip gloss. I just dot it under my eyes, 3 dots on each side, and then rub it in. I especially like to put it in here so it brightens up and around the edge. I normally do this after I've done like eyeshadow and that, so it kind of covers up any fallout or any mistakes I've done with eyeliner. It just kind of clears the area, makes it look much better. And I've never been a concealer fan before this, but then I heard lots of people raving on about it, so I went and got it and I love it. Next I've got is really old, and it's the Dior Cherie Eau de Parfum. And I know they've got like a much different bottle now with like the bow on the top and that, but I got this, my dad got us a present for going to prom, and it was my prom perfume. It's by Dior, obviously. Look, I love this whole bottle. It's really pretty, I think, and it's got CD on the top, but you can't see it. And I used to only use this for special occasions, but not really, not like nights out and stuff, like more like restaurant nights and that. And I've just started using it as every everyday perfume recently for some reason, and I've really liked it for that. It's very sweet, very girly perfume. I'm not very good describing scents, so I don't know what the notes in it or anything, but it is a lovely, sweet, girly perfume. It's not like sultry or heavy or anything, it's just very girly, is what I've said about a million times. And I've just been loving that more than I ever have used it, and I've used most of that this month. Love that. Next is another, sorry about the bed squeaking, there's another random one, and it's the Clearasil Rapid Action Seal to Clear Gel, and this is basically a spot treatment. And I've been getting a lot of breakouts recently. I think the hormonal, or it might be something to do with eating loads of rubbish, but I don't know. But this really helps. The whole idea of it is that it is like, it is a treatment, like it does help clear up the spot, but it also seals it, so that if you touch your face through the day, the germs off your finger and that don't get in there and make it more infected. It just puts a seal over it, so nothing can get in like that and make it worse. So I think that's good, and it helps stop them from getting any worse than they already are. So I use that like every day, every morning, every night on any blemishes I've got. So I've got like some round here and one down here and one over there, and I just use it on that every morning and night, and it helps clear them up really good. Next, a general thing I've been loving is curling my eyelashes. I never used to be that into it. I used to do it now and again, and I used to feel as though it just made them look a bit like too up and a bit scary, but now I'm really enjoying it. I never used to have a decent eyelash curl before. I think it was from Primark and I didn't really like it, but I got this one when the £5 off vouchers were in from No7, so I think this worked out at like £7 in total. I mean, it was £7, it worked out £2 in total for me, and I really like it, and I think it works really well on ice. I curl my lashes every day now, and I think it makes a difference. You can't tell now because I've been at uni all day, and I've had an hour's meant to ride there, uni all day, and then an hour's meant to ride back and then walk home. So I'm a total tip, but yes, like that. Another favourite I've got here is the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Gold Blonder Control Lightening Spray. Now my boyfriend David basically says I'm just dyeing my hair, but just saying I'm not. Which I don't know if I agree with that, because it has got, I think it's got hydrogen peroxide in it, which is what they use in hair dye, but this is a much more gentle process of dyeing your hair slightly, but not with proper dye. What you do is you just spray this on after you've washed your hair, so you've got wet hair. You spray it on evenly if you want like to lighten your hair generally, and the heat off the hairdryer or the straighteners makes your hair blonder with this spray. But I don't think it would work if you just let your hair dry naturally. I think it's only if with heat. And the more heat you use, like if you use the hairdryer and then the straighteners, it works the best. I think it's really made a difference to my hair. Like, you can't really tell now, because I did make videos before I just used this, but my hair's a lot brighter now. This is my natural hair colour, and it's gone a lot lighter and with more colour to it than it did before. It was just kind of like the darker under bits are more of what it used to be, and now on the top it's much lighter. And I've really liked what it's done to my hair. Before I was considering dyeing it, and I've never thought of that before. But now this has really helped postpone that decision, I think. Yes, but you can't use it on dark hair, I don't think, so I think it's only in blondes. Obviously if I can use it. But I love it, and I use it every time I wash my hair. Next favourite is something I bought around September time. Used it a few times, thought it was pretty, and then put it away, never used it again. But this month I've really been loving it. It's the Bamba blush from Benefit, and they call it a 3D powder, and I kind of tend to agree with that. It's a gorgeous, I've put this on before my channel, but it's a gorgeous pinky shimmery colour, and the shimmer looks scary in the pan, but it doesn't translate scary on the face. It just makes a really natural looking shimmer on the face, I think. It smells really nice. My boyfriend before having a give us a hug, and he actually smelled, he said, your face smells really nice. I was like, oh, well, is it my cheek? Smell my cheek, is it my cheek? And he said, yeah, it was, and it was the Bamba that you could smell, so that proves that it does actually smell nice, even when you put it on your face. And it's just been my favourite blush all month, and I love it. And now the next favourite, it's kind of becoming a cult beauty product on the beauty community, but I've seen Tanya Bird talk about this every time and saying it was her all-time favourite foundation. And it's the Gemma Kid Makeup School Light as Air foundation. But I was looking for a new foundation because I was getting a bit sick of my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I like the Bourjois Healthy Mix as well, but I was just wanting to try something new, and I thought this sounded good for me, and it is amazing. It is the best foundation I've ever came across. It does have it has good coverage, like I say, medium to heavy coverage, but it doesn't look thick and heavy on your face. It doesn't go scaly like with the Studio Fix Fluid. I find I get scaly and cakey patches around my face, whereas this doesn't do that. It kind of settles into your face really nicely and looks like natural skin, but much more perfected skin than my actual skin is. And it really does, like, it looks quite liquidy and runny when you pour it out in your hand, but a little really goes a long way, and you can really blend it out. Like, I put some on my chin this morning and blended it all up here, and it covered the rest of it. Yeah, and it lasts all day considering how thin it appears when you pour it out. This tube's only 30ml, and it's like you can't squeeze it out by accident, but at least it's a squeezy tube and not a poury out one, because I'm hopeless with it. And this is like my holy grail foundation now, and I think it's definitely my favourite ever. Next thing, last two things are kind of random, and this is Johnson shampoo, but this is for washing my brushes with. I've always used Johnson's shampoo for washing brushes, you know, like the yellow one, but I don't know whether they've just made a new kind to go along with it, or if they've stopped making the yellow one and started making this one, and this comes out bright pink. I'm going to try and show you. No, you won't be able to see. We can sort of put it, it's bright pink. And it smells like sour strawberries, like a sour strawberry sweet, that's what it smells like. And I find this works so much better for cleaning my brushes than the other Johnson's shampoo did. I'm not going to go out and buy a separate, like this is so cheap, I'm not going to go out and buy a pot brush cleaner that's going to cost us like 20 quid when I can buy this. And this works so well. Even on the Sigma F80 brush that I've got, that's known for being notorious for washing, and it takes ages to get it properly clean. This, I used it three times. I might do a video on how to wash brushes if you haven't seen them already. But I use it 3 times, 3 little splodges of rinse and splodge rinse, and it's completely clean. When sometimes could take about 15 minutes just to clean that one brush, and this is like a miracle product for cleaning brushes. It's so much better than before, and I love it. And the last one is a clothes favourite, and over the past few weeks I've been using this a lot, and I might wonder what it is, but this is my bubble scarf, pom-pom scarf from Accessorize, and I got it for Christmas like 2 years ago, and I've never really known what to wear it with, but I find the parka jacket that I've got a coat that's just basically a parka, and I find this gives a lovely pop of colour to it and makes it look a bit more girly, and I really like it. And what I do is, I'll just wrap it round. Ew. Oh dear, I'm stuck. Anyway, yeah, that kind of thing ends up happening because they intertwine by accident. There. So you wrap it round. Not that tight, I've done it far too tight. And then what I normally do is something like this. So I end up with a knot, and this is normally further down. So I end up with a knot, and then you get this hanging down. And I'll have that outside the coat, and I think it's just quite cute. And there's no way I'm going to be able to get this off in time for the video to finish, so I'm going to leave it on for now. That's all my favourites. I don't know if I've rushed through it or not, so give us some feedback in the comments please, and please subscribe if you like what you see. Bye bye.